Hello there everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys something I've been working on for a long time. So that is actually my new world save. So this is kind of on the side to the world save that I've been doing for the other worlds in The Sims. I've been working on some Moschino and stuff, but I wanted to do something separate. So this world save is just for Newcrest, so it's just a completely new set of buildings and stuff, if you guys just want the Newcrest to be populated. And it's going on the theme of like another realm, as in like there's all sorts of different characters that live here, different sort of like different sort of species of people, if that makes sense. But I wanted to quickly show you guys just a few of the lots that are available in this save. So if we get straight into it, this area is the like wooded area where we have more of the community lots and stuff. Up here is like the sort of like the singles area mainly. I think some of them are like a few in yeah. This is like the I don't know what I could call this area. There's like the smaller buildings, and this is like the larger houses down here basically. For this save I actually haven't populated every lot, and that's just because I'm trying something different. So I've populated some of the lots. Some people didn't really like having every lot have somebody living in, I guess, and so I've made some of the builds quite neutral, just so that you can move in. Even one of the builds hasn't got anything in it, so you guys can just like, you're free to do with that what you want to do. It's just a shell. So I just thought I'd try some different things, and let me know if you like that. I might end up populating it later on, but we will see. So yeah, this is the save. We're gonna go straight into the wooded area. So there's one residential house where the Betts family live. They are a family of fairies. You guys may have seen on my channel the speed build for this lot, but you haven't seen these other lots here, so we're gonna go straight into those and take a look at those first. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of like the wooded area with several different community lots that are on it. There is also just this residential lot. You guys, like I said, will have seen me speed build this on my channel. This is like some tree houses that I did. Each of the houses has different things in. So the kitchen is to the left, and in the middle we have like the living tree house, and then the third tree house is the bedroom tree house. I kind of debated whether to make this a community lot, and if you guys want to use it and make it a community lot, then feel free to do so, because that's fine. I thought it could be like a cafe or something, but I decided not to do that. I thought it would be nice to have it as a living in lot basically, and obviously it's to your opinion. You might like it better to be a community lot, especially because it's in the middle of all the other community lots. Also, the lot that I actually clicked on is Mercia Woods. So this is kind of like the retail area of this world. We've got three different houses, and each of the houses has different things for sale. So you've got like crystals and stuff in there, and different like frogs and insects and things in that one. And then this other one has like some other miscellaneous collection items in. As well as that, there's like this central area with the well, and it's also got like the lake and stuff, and at night time it looks like really nice and glowy. The other ones I tried to like have them fit in the same sort of thing, like the whole of the woods is all like glowy and mysterious. So I really like that. I really do like this little lot. It's a lot of it's taken up by trees, to be honest, but this was actually inspired by one of the cities in Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you can guess which one it is, then that's great, but I have actually inspired this on one of the cities in Pokemon Sword and Shield. As well as this, there is also the waterfall build that I actually did do for my other world save, but I kind of wanted to just change it up a bit and include it in this save, and that's just because I really do like this lot in particular. I really like it fits in quite well with this this save. It's quite a mysterious place to visit, and it's a nice like place to swim and stuff for the characters to go. So I really like that one. And then this one over here is, if you guys haven't seen this already, this is my Millennium Falcon. So I've had a lot of requests to put this on the gallery, which I haven't done so at the moment, and that's because it's not really finished. But I kind of thought it would be nice to include this in my save, and instead of doing a proper interior for it, I actually have made this into a restaurant. So this is the restaurant of the world, and I really do like it. I'm not going to show you inside, you guys can check that out for yourself, but it's a restaurant. and yeah, I think it's quite a nice way to incorporate it into the save file. Being as this is like a fantasy type save file, I think it works really well. It's like a crashed spaceship basically that's just sitting in the woods, and people have decided to turn it into a restaurant. So that one is, I love that build, I really do. I don't know whether it will be available in the gallery, but we'll have to see. I'm kind of reluctant to. I don't know why, I just don't feel like I want to at the moment. And then this is like the outdoor cinema area. So we've got this, like, it's like a bar. We've got the bar, and we've got like the popcorn machines, and again we've got like all of these like glowing mushrooms and stuff around, so it creates like a really nice atmosphere to hang out in. This is like a really good place to come with the family, or like you can come as a date night. It's a really nice place to go, and for people to see like a film they wanted to see. It's really nice, and as long as it doesn't rain it's lovely a lot. So that is like the downtown area, I suppose you'd call it. I call this Mercia Woods basically, this whole area. But that's mainly this lot. This is the like retail area in the woods, and obviously we've got the road, and we can't really do much about the this scenery of the world, like, 'cause this is what comes with, and you can't change that, which is unfortunate, but we've got to work with what we've got. So this is the wood area, and I really like this area. It's one of my favourite build areas I've done. I think that's probably a collection of my favourite builds I've done basically. I really like it here. Okay, so now we've actually got one of the residential areas of the Newcrest basically, and you might recognise again some of the builds because I've done a lot of these on my channel recently. It's just kind of a culmination of all those things. They were intended to be done for this build, so I've been working on this for a long time, but yeah, so the if we go up here, we've got like the Hobbit house is, oops, we've got the Hobbit house which is here, and this is a tiny home. It's 32 micro home, sorry, it's 32 tiles, and a single man lives in there, which he's like a pre-made that I've done. And then we've got the tree house I actually made for the tiny living competition, so this is in there too. It has a couple living there that are a married couple, and they are like very different people, so all the challenges are going to come with that too, that you guys can check that out if you'd like to. And then we also have this one, which is my alchemist castle, which I speed built on my channel maybe like a month ago, and I placed it here, and it's a very quirky looking building. It's very different, and it has just a single sim living in it at the moment, but that could change. So obviously I'm excited to see like what stories you guys might come up with if you decide to play in this build particularly. But I really like this build. It's a lot of space for just one person, and it's actually really cool inside. We also have another micro house, so this is the micro cabin that I built on my channel a while ago too, and I really love this. It's actually going to be home to a superhero, so I actually made like a superhero character to live in this little shack, and she is really quirky, but she's really fun as well. I wanted to do like, I said, something different. So the superhero lives here. She wants to like help people out, and obviously like protect the neighborhood, keep the balance basically. And this has the river that runs like through I've just missed it. The river like runs through the two lots here, look, and it goes underneath the brick, and it comes like out the other side. So we've got like a little river going on, and then on the other side we've got this build, which is the one we're looking at, which is Mangreen Manors. So this is one that I haven't done on my channel, but again, it's a very quirky looking build. It's like inspired by like quite a fantasy looking castle, but there's plenty of like outdoor space and also plenty of inside space. It's on a single story, and it's got 3 bedrooms, and it's got like loads of space. One of the things I really wanted to incorporate into this build was like the idea of using like debug items to look like clutter, or like food items, or items for like herbalists or alchemists and that sort of thing. So I wanted to incorporate that into the build. So we've got like shelves and shelves of stuff in most of the builds. This in particular, this house has like I think there's 4 Sims. There's a mother and like her 3 triplets live in this house, but we've also got like a spare room and stuff. I wanted to make sure a lot of these lots were very spacious. Obviously we've got a couple of micro homes, but a lot of the other lots have loads of room for like whatever you want to do. You could even like bulldoze it all and like redo the layout. there's like tons of possibilities for what these could look like because they're so like strangely shaped. It's hard to like figure out how to fit everything in. So yeah, this is the Mangrove Manor, and again, this is one of my favourite builds. I really like how colourful it is. I love the purples, and I love the purple creeping up here. I think that this area is probably my favourite area. I just like the like castle-y sort of builds, and like the little houses too. I think they're really cute. Okay, and then the final area that we actually come on to is more of like the larger builds, I suppose you could call it. We've actually got here, this house I built is actually huge, but I decided to kind of not do the interior. I thought it'd be fun for you guys to have one of the builds that didn't have anything in, that you guys could do the interior yourself. And if you decide to do that, obviously, like, I love seeing it. I've had people do my shelves and stuff, like my farmhouse shelf that was uploaded to the gallery. I've had people renovate that and like send me pictures and stuff, or like do videos on it, and I really love to see that. It's really cool that you guys want to do that. So if you guys want to renovate this, then feel free to share that with me. I can also like renovate it myself and include that on the gallery as like a renovated build, like with the inside done. If you guys don't want to do it yourself, that's fine, but that'll probably not be coming for like a couple of weeks, but when I actually get time to do it. So this is the first house anyway, and then we have this one, which is actually the like castle on the hill. So it's actually an introverted castle that I built, and it's basically for one sim that wants to be on their own. So we've got like everything that you need to be in isolation on your own, and like it's like very deceptive how big it is because of like being on the hill. It's very like intimidating, but we've got like quite a like dark sort of theme going on. This is on my channel as well that I recently speed built too, and like we've got all these rocks, so it actually appears a very intimidating like castle for people to hide away in. This next build next to it, this little one here, it's not too little, it's actually, I think it's 4 or 5 bedroom. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, but this one is actually for like some students or something, or it's got many plain bedrooms, almost like dorms, so it's kind of like a good build for students to live in. I've left it plain so you guys could change it up if you wanted to, and again, it doesn't have a household in. None of these on the stretch except one house have a household in at the moment. That's just because I thought it would be nice to have some empty lots, like for you guys to move your like characters into, if that's what you want to do. And so yeah, we've got this little one here, quite a plain looking house, and then next to it we have this, which I actually showed on my Twitter a couple of weeks ago. Really, it's like a very floral looking cottage. This is again one of my like favourite builds that I've ever done. I actually love this build. I don't know if we can go inside if we're not like on the lot. Yes, we can. Okay, so I didn't realise that. So it's very minimal in the inside, very like clear looking, but it's got like a lovely sunroof. But then we have this room which we come to, which is just full of like clutter and like other stuff like going on. Basically, we've got loads and loads of stuff. This is like a secret room, which like you can fill with more stuff. The shelves aren't full because I kind of ran out of stuff, but yeah, this is like the secret area, whereas like the rest of the house, if you can see, is very minimal in the way that it looks. The kitchen and the bedrooms are like very minimal, and I like to keep that like that. So this person is kind of like I don't want people to really know who they are. That's what the kind of idea I thought for this build, and I kept it very like, yeah, like I said, very neutral. The garden as well, there's lots and lots of plants, as you can tell. This person must love gardening, and yeah, I really liked this little build. Thought that it was quite cute. It incorporates a lot of flowers. And then the last build that we come on to is actually like this very gothic looking mansion. So this is the biggest build that I've done. I believe that it's 6 bedrooms, and it's very dark. It's a very dark like house. All of the furniture and everything is black, to keep in the theme of like having like this very gothic like household and very gothic lifestyle, if that makes sense. So This one's the biggest build, like I said, but we've got like a lot of stuff in here as well. There is a family that lives in this build, and they actually are a full household, I believe. So we've got all of their things in here already. And yeah, this is again is like, I really like the interior, especially on that build. I thought that I really like the interior, especially on this build, and I kind of like wanted that to kind of, the outside looks very small compared to what's inside. It's huge, it's a huge build. But yeah, so this is pretty much the last stretch. So that's all the builds basically. Okay, so you've seen pretty much all of the builds. Like I said, I have made it quite like simple in the sense that like we've got like all these lots that are empty, and then this one like that you can renovate yourself. But this has been a lot less work than my other save file was, because that was over a few worlds. This is just for Newcrest, so if you guys are looking for a populated Newcrest, none of the other lots have been changed in any of the worlds on this save, so you guys can download that if you just want to have Newcrest renovated. As well as that, if you guys like my creations or if you like my world saves, feel free to support me on Patreon if you want to. The link will be in the description. This really helps me with creating, because as of now I've never made any money off like anything that I've done, and I'm not saying that I want to, but I'm just saying sometimes like it helps, you know, like the amount of time that goes into things and stuff. So if you want to do that, then that'd be really nice. So check that out if you want to. The link will be in the description. The links for the download will be inside the description too if you guys want to download this. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and check out my other world saves. I've actually done 2 more, so if you guys are seeing this for the first time, then check out my channel, because I do like making world saves, and I've already done 2. So I've done one for the base game worlds and another one for Willow Creek, so if you guys want to check that out, then feel free to do so too. I hope you guys like this, and I hope that you guys enjoy like a different style of playing, and that you want more like fantasy type builds. Then like I hope that you guys like this and think that you might want to see it in your game. But yeah, if you like this video, then let me know in the comments, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see, because that supports all my work that I do, and I really appreciate everyone that has subscribed to me so far and all the support that I have received. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.